Yeah, I skip warm-up.
Welcome back. Today we're going to be going over how to tape your fingers. I've got my lovely assistant whose name I honestly can't remember. So first thing you're going to do is start tearing a strip of tape off of your, well, it's almost like that just fell off, like you'd done this before and had to retape it. That's wild. Anyways, you're going to put above the joint, you're going to wrap a full circle around the top, just like that. Once that's complete, you're going to go down across through the middle to below the joint. Once you get to there, you're going to straighten out the tape. You're going to continue to wrap around the bottom, a full circle around the bottom, as you can see that he's doing there. And then you're going to come up through the middle, starting at the bottom of the other side, to make an X around the middle of your finger on the palm side. Just like that. Perfect. Yep. No, can you move? We can't really see it very well. Move to the move. Yes, much better. Much better. See, look at that X. Wonderful. Wonderfully done. Stop moving your hand. Thank you. No, stop. No, you're good. Next up is the lazy version of what we just did. All you're going to do for this one is tape above and below the joint, just all the way around the finger. Just like that. It's going to keep that joint feeling nice and stable throughout practice. This is great for if you're running short on time or are just a lazy person in general. It's so ugly. Look at it. Still intimidating though. I'll give him that. Another goodie to add to the arsenal is buddy taping. Buddy taping is when you take one of your fingers and you tape it to its neighbor to prevent it from moving. This is great if you've got a jammed finger and just want to keep it protected, such as I have here. Stop moving your thumb. Stop moving your thumb. Next up, we've got the Spock, and when you take a look at it, you'll see it's basically just a double buddy tape. Makes you look very intimidating, though. I'd rate this as one of the higher intimidation levels. I've seen people use this before, and they're always very scary. Next up is the knife hand. It's very simple in concept. All you're going to basically do is tape all of your fingers together as such. Some of you Army guys might recognize this. This guy has clearly never done one of these in his entire life. Pictures are a big part of jiu-jitsu, so it's important to have some stability in your hands while you're taking pictures, because I know how many there can be, and oftentimes you'll get very tired while taking those 9,000 pictures. Use this next one wisely. Not everybody will fall for it more than once, but this is the 42 caliber finger. It's very convincing, very realistic, straight out of Smith & Wesson. Oh, I guess we have two knife hands. This is weird. What do we got? Very funny. Please put that back. Now, you don't have to use fancy grappling tape for this. For example, here, I've got my white athletic tape doing the spiral staircase, otherwise known as the candy cane. Another great use for cheap tape is what I like to call the mummy, aka the oil checker protector. I find myself using this next one quite a bit these days. It's called the FAFO, which I honestly forgot what that means, but it's very effective on people, especially people smaller than you and children. This next technique isn't for your joints, but it is more for status. Basically, once you are able to start teaching white belts things, just go ahead, give yourself some instructor stripes. It's really going to spruce up that belt and get you a little more respect around the gym. This next technique is also for status. Every time you do something good in class, every time you feel like you deserve a reward, just go ahead, wrap a piece of tape around your belt there. Really only do 4. That's about how many fit on there, but it's a good look and everybody's going to respect you super a lot. That last technique is super addicting and I don't recommend using it, otherwise you might find yourself being an Amazon warlord, which is a scheme where you move to a different gym and then promote yourself to the next belt rank. I mean, it's not illegal, and how's anybody going to find out?